Yo, 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 yo. Yo, Nate. What's going on, DC? Please smash that like button. Any tips on performing my own blackout? Phew, good luck. I'd just get someone else to do it because it's going to be really hard unless you get numbing cream. Still using the Acus machine. Unbelievable machine. Just so nice to use. What's going on, America? Star Wars. I've never been into Star Wars. Was you in Star Wars? No. So, Russell. Depth, needle, and pressure, aren't they the same thing? Depth. You can go too deep. You can go too deep. Like, say if I was just to go really light here, just build the layers up, I suppose. You see that there? It's super light, and then if I was to put pressure on a bit more, you'd have like less passes, but it would go in a bit darker. Can you see that? So it does make a difference. I'm going super light here. I'm using Panthera ink as well. I'm not using dynamic anymore. So stroke sizes, it depends on how you tattoo really. Like this machine has a 3.7 and a 4.5. I'm using the 4.5, but I'm using it at a super low hertz rate, so it's very good on the skin. Normally for shading and stuff, you would want to use around a 3.5 machine, especially for a beginner, because it does traumatize the skin a lot. Using a 4, like anything above a 4 stroke is normally for packing colouring, because you don't really need to layer it up. But when you use a really low stroke, high stroke, sorry, yeah, you just want to lower the voltage massively just to preserve the skin. But I feel like if you lower the voltage and you slow your hand speed down, obviously the ink goes straight into, yes, it is. It's the travel within the skin. That's what it is. It's the stroke is different travels within the skin. So obviously, if the needle's in the skin longer, you're going to get more ink into the skin on one pass, which is why I like using a higher stroke now, because it just makes sense for me to do that. But you still have to be very, very, very careful, because you can traumatize the skin, especially when you're packing in black areas like this. Like you just want to make sure it's super thingy. Thank you, Ollie CJ. I'll do some black packing now, actually. So just don't want to stay in one spot for too long, otherwise you will start to traumatize the skin. But I just like to use small circular motions, just moving it very, very, very slightly. See how packed that is. Obviously I've missed a tiny bit in the middle. Just go into that bit. Once, bang, packed. This machine is ridiculously good at preserving the skin, which is something I have wondered about with the Bishop series, because it's almost like a plug in and play. This machine, you've got settings on this to lower the volt, etc. The hertz, sorry, because it works in hertz. And the motor is definitely designed to preserve the skin for sure. If you do want to try it out, it's around $1,000, I believe. If you're in Europe, it's a bit more expensive in America, if you are in America, because it's obviously the shipping and stuff like that you have to take into account, but it's about $1,300, I think. But if you consider the price of a wand, say, you're looking at around $600-700, and this is all 3 wands in one. It's an extremely good machine, and I'm actually very, very, very much enjoying using it. I saw the Bishop is like 600, yeah. So if you think it's like 2 bishops, but really this is so much more versatile than anything I've ever used before. I think the closest one that I've used before was the Quadrant Fox 2. That was a very, very good machine as well, but it was just so uncomfortable to use in terms of the stroke length. You could change it from a 1mm to a 5, which is crazy. How's it feeling, bro? Crap.
Yeah, pretty shit. I think the other one, the last bit was worse though.
What, down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell. It's not a nice place to get tattooed, man. It's the Acus M1. It's not the Bishop anymore. I've actually, when you know how in love with Bishop I was, and I was like, I'll give this a try. Company spoke to him, just like, hey, just want your thoughts, any feedback would be good, blah blah blah. I was like, sweet, yeah, cool. Wasn't expecting nothing, and then when I used it, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck have I just used? Could this potentially be one of the best machines ever made? And then I was like, okay, I've done 1 tattoo with it. Let me see if I can do a few more. And I think this is now the 4th or 5th tattoo I'm doing now. So, yeah, I've switched. It's made me switch to this machine from the Bishop. And you know how, I mean, the Bishops are still an amazing machine. I'd still keep them. I'm not going to sell them. But, it's nice to have in your arsenal of tattoo machines. But this just takes the piss how good it is. You can literally do, yes, it's the Acus M1, yeah. I'm actually going to announce now that they've asked me to be a pro artist, so I'm sponsored now by this machine, and I jumped at the opportunity to try and work with the company, giving them feedback on what they can improve and blah blah blah. And I think big things will come in the future, working together as well. Potentially an Oliver Air Series one, which would be fucking sick. Let me know if any of you would buy that, because it's just, I just love using this machine. I think it's so good. And the guys over at Acus have done a fantastic job as well. Fantastic job. So I'm going to be probably putting an announcement out on Instagram tonight, explaining, and I'm also going to be doing another video on this channel of the guys' backgrounds, because they did work for Cheyenne. They were the lead designers and stuff of the pen style tattoo machines you see today. So essentially the guy behind this machine, it came from his head. The Soul Nova, the Hawk pen, everything like that came from his head. And obviously he's gone and left Cheyenne and he's now set up Acus, and he's obviously just made their machines a lot better with the ideas he had, innovating, and he's brought this machine out, and it's very, very good. Very, very happy to be involved with the company, using their products and giving feedback where I can and helping them out, because it's definitely, they deserve it, man. They seem like decent people as well, very down to earth, humble guys. So yeah, I'm an Acus pro tattooist, pro team tattooist now. Please smash that like button, guys. I'm based in Walton-on-Thames. Well, Weybridge, really. Weybridge. Yeah, Weybridge. The shop that I'm working out of, we're changing the name, so we're just thinking of a name now. But yeah, if you do want to try this machine, and there's a discount code, they were kind enough to offer £100 off. So yeah, it's in the description, I believe. Thank you, Day One, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, my album's out, guys, if you want to listen to it. What name are you thinking of going for? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Not a clue. I'm going to have to rack my brain. It's called Room 14 now. So but yeah, we're in the process of thinking to change it. Yeah, when you tattoo in a shop, most shops do take 50%, but I don't. I'll never work in a shop that takes 50%. I'll always just try and get my own shop now. I'd never work for someone else unless it's a ridiculously high up studio like a Black Anchor or something. Isn't that Nico Hurtado's? Something like that. It's all just on day rate as well. In London, I think you have to pay £200, £300 a day for day rate as well. So say if you're working in a studio in London, I think your prices will go up as well, because central London prices are crazy. They're like over £1,500 a day for someone very good. Spectre Edge X to the Bishop Shader. Well, I don't think you can really compare them. They're kind of different tattoo machines. I'd say because you've got a give system on the Spectre Edge X, you can kind of adjust the give, but on the on the Bishop Shader you can't. But with that being said, I would still pick the Bishop Shader probably over the Spectre Edge X. Yes, it is a private studio, mate. Yeah. Going in for some lining now, which, as you can see, absolutely bosses it. Oh, God damn. Bit of stippling in there as well. It's just a super nice machine to use, man. Is it illegal to tattoo from home? It's not illegal. It's just not good practice. Say if you're a beginner. If I was stuck for anywhere, I'd probably tattoo from home for sure. If I was stuck, I've got to feed my fucking family, bruv. I'll do whatever it takes to. If I lost anyway, do you know what I mean? This is quite a hard little mouth to do. Yeah, mate, I wouldn't give a fuck if I needed to work from home. You know, as long as you're clean and you're sanitary, I wouldn't give a fuck. To be honest, just don't fucking broadcast it because you'll get the council on your back if you're in England. If you're in America, I think you can pretty much do whatever you want. There's famous tattooists that work from hotel rooms. You can't get any more fucking worse than that. Yeah, be smart, man. As long as you're clean, it doesn't matter. You ain't infecting anybody. As long as you still wrap your stuff and do all that. Is it blurry? It's weird. I don't get why it's blurry, man. It looks so clear on my screen. It's very strange. Is it still blurry now? Yeah, FK Irons are finished in my opinion. I don't rate their stuff at all. I think they're playing catch up now. I think with the whole scandal as well that happened with the owner Gaston, I think he's gone. He's fucked it for himself. He lost a lot of people there. I'm working with a 4.5 stroke. How you feeling, brother?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Thank you, London Harlem. No worries, Adrian, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Please smash that like button, guys. 114 people watching. If you're enjoying the content, it always helps the channel. The channel's been struggling, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, TKTX is good, but you just have to make sure it's the non-fake one, the real one. I'm using 66. You can see that there, and a +2 torque on the, which is the highest torque you can have on the motor, just to really pack this in first, second pass. Just always remember to still very blurry. It's so weird. I don't get it. That is very strange. I was looking at the other live stream I did before, and that was blurry as well. It must be a camera setup, or I need to update the app maybe. Grey wash setup is black, Panthera ink black, and then I've got half full cup, then I've got 12 drops, 6 drops, 3 drops, 1 drop. So I'm going down half in every. Thank you, man. I'm good at multitasking. Sometimes when it gets a bit tricky, then I'll thingy. How can I tell the difference between depth and pressure? No, you want to keep the same depth. Keep the same depth. You can't go deeper. You still have to tattoo at 2 millimeters, I believe. But obviously, if you're super light on the skin, it won't go to the 2 millimeters, and that you've got way more room to pass, to do more passes, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain, but I know what I'm trying to say. So like I'm going super light now, and I can just do like 6, 7, 8 passes on that. Whereas and it's not really gone in, look. And if you go in a bit deeper where I know I'm gonna hit the thing, I've gone in like more, and I only need 3 or 4 passes with that and it's in, which is how I tattoo normally. I like to go in at the level I know's right first, and then especially with this machine, you don't really want to do too many passes because you're just going to ruin the skin. But you get used to tattooing. You just want to make sure the skin's stretched as well. You get used to tattooing, man. The more you tattoo, the more used to it you'll get. Like this here. Super light. Not really gone in. I can see it, and then you just do another layer pass. Starting to come in now. You can't really see it on the camera. It's so light, but now if I go at the right depth, I only need one or 2 passes. See, now it's in. Adjustment, yeah, it is good. It is good. It is very good. It's nice having your arsenal, you know. Black half 10, 6, 3, 1. Yeah, that's cool. I would go 10, 5 for 5. Well, I don't know. That's why I like to go 12, because between 10 and 12, you're just going to get more of a even number. But it's neither here nor there, really. It's whatever you feel works for you. But I do like the old drop system. Let's try and get to 100 likes. I'm gonna go this way. Let's slow my hand speed down even more. Make sure we button right up to this line. It's hard to get ink in here, to be fair. Sometimes you just gotta slow your hand speed right down to get it in. What's going on, Purple Thumb? These bits here to do. Yeah. Right in the crease. I'm just gonna wrap these in, I think. It's brutal, isn't it? It's absolutely brutal. Yes, yes it does. The high stroke definitely helps pack that in. 100%. It's just a really sore area, man. I know, bruv, it's fucked up. I don't know if you want to stop, man. Have a little break, breather. Yeah, man. Brutal, innit? It's fucking shit. I believe it's depends on where you are. If it's in dollars, it's about $1,300, I think, $1,200. But in America, I think, yeah, I mean, in Europe, I think you're looking at about 900 euros. Appreciate the support, guys, on this so far. Ouch. Yeah, I love the machine, man. It's so good. So good. Oh yeah, dude, you can't do fuck all with the 2.5. That's like fine line stuff. You're gonna have to do fucking loads of passes in the skin to get any ink in. And you're gonna have to run it high as well. Very hard to use. Are you okay, bro? I think that's the middle tiny bit done. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that again. That was fucked, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
We'll probably need one more session anyway to just tie things in and do the shoulder and stuff properly, really.
Yeah.
Listen to a new album. Oh, sick. Cheers, Lee. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not too bad. Not too bad, man. Let's do this beak. Using a 7-round shader. To line. Oh, Shane Hawk pen versus Bishop Wand. I would just use this because the creators of the Shane Hawk pen created this machine and made it even better. So I would get one of these. It's bad, isn't it? You've probably reached your pain threshold now, innit? Do you reckon?
Huh?
Do you reckon you've reached your pain threshold? Every time the needle goes in, is it brutal?
Nah, that last bit in the inside bit.
Yeah,
That was so bad.
this
This bit feels lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. Decent. Yes, it is. The Acus M1. Very surprised, very shocked at how good it is. Which is why I'm still using it. And I'm now a pro team member of the Acus family, as they call it. very, very, very good machine. It's an extremely good machine. Right, let's do this back end. That's what she said.
Come on. That's fucking.
Sharp up there,
That's
isn't it?
fucking all about it.
Sharp. There's something wrong with this needle. There's a bit of thing stuck in there. There we go. You are hating life, innit?
Mm.
That's better. There's a bit of tissue stuck in the end of the needle. So it wasn't acting as sharp as it normally did. Yeah, it's a shit spot. Everyone in this chat's sympathising with you, bro. It's fucked. It is well bad. Alright. We got his back. Everyone's got your back, bruv. I've got your back. It's a round shader. It is a round shader. It's a 0.307 round shader. I need to stop doing that as well. It's blunting the needle. What's going on, Spider-Man? Please smash a like on the video, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button. Do you reckon it's worse up there than it is down there?
Nah, that down there was worse. I'd say the wrist and the crease and this bit here. Them two
Yeah.
so fuck.
Yeah. Oh, let me do this eye. It's the most important part. It's not rubbing off anyway, but Magnus, is it a straight line or the same around shader? Yeah, it's you want to use the same, the same kind of technique and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a seven round shader, this one I'm using now, which is basically acting as my liner right now. What's going on, unknown red, sorry. Christian Ray Ferruti. Thank you, man. Yeah, just keep grinding, bro. Just practice. Work on your stencils. Stencils are the best thing to work on to improve your work. What is your needle depth when you're packing in hard black? I'll just stay at 2mm. You don't want to change your needle depth because otherwise you're going to go too deep. Flux Max. Yeah, I don't know. I think their machines hit way too hard anyway. Every single one of them. They bruise the skin. Like, to use them when you're using them, it's fine, but they just hit super hard. They just bruise skin, man. It's the only thing I didn't like about it. It was definitely a smooth machine, but the battery system as well was absolutely shite. It's just not a very well thought of machine. And the Flux Max will probably be the same. What's going on, Alex? Yeah, it is strange, bruv. It's strange not using it. It's this machine's just next level though, bruv. It's very good. I'm gonna switch to a 7 mag. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's insane. It beats the Bishops hands down. It's just ridiculous. There's still things I'd improve though, and the company know that as well. But the M2's, I think the M2's in production or being made prototype wise, so that'd be very fun to see what they come up with. Let them do their thing, you know. Do you do touch up? No, I don't. Not on other people's work, no. Not a chance. Go to the artist to do a touch up, isn't it? That's why you need to do your research. Because you shouldn't have to do touch-ups really if they're a good tattooist. Obviously, you're gonna have to have like some parts where it's fallen out because it's in a crease or whatever. That's always a no-brainer. But when you're looking at like this here, shouldn't need any touch-ups. Yeah, man. It is a really good machine. I've never really been comfortable with lining with the Bishop Packer. I've always thought the shader was better. But if you're going to do traditional work, you may as well just get a liner. Just drop the voltage. I mean, the Packer will be good anyway. The Packer will be good at that. But just drop your voltage. Because you don't want to go above 4.5 really with volts on the Packer, because you're just going to wreck the skin because it hits hard as hell. You'll be red and all sorts. It's all right, Mark, man. Slag. The camera is always out of focus because if you want a close-up shot, it's hard because obviously it picks up anything that's close to the camera like this. Like, see what I mean? And then it will just switch back when it's not. So I'm just trying to work. It always switches to the what kind of music do I do? I do, it's the lighting, is it? It's the same lighting I always use. I do R&B. Rhythm and blues. Is that better, yeah? Sweet. Bang in. Cheers, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, that is better for me, actually. Good morning, 3D Wanna. Discount off the Oliver machine. It's not made yet. It's not even started. It's just something I've always dreamed of, you know? And these guys are awesome, so it'd be cool, man. Right, let's get this black in here. Yeah, man, I'm still doing the drop system. We'll go for another 4 minutes, mate, and then we'll stop for a break if you want. Give your arm a rest. Please smash that like button, guys. Please subscribe if you're new, bottom right corner. Consider becoming a member if you want. Support the channel. Get a little thing next to your name as well, which is cool. Lets you know how long you've been watching the channel for. We'll stop in about 3 minutes to stream. So head over to my Instagram if you want to chat. If you got any questions, give me a shout. Yeah, just let me know. And then you can see this finished piece as well when it's finished later. I've probably got another hour or two on this, if that. Just make sure it's all solid and smooth. Yes, I will be coming to the US. As soon as the laws on the passports are lifted, I'm there. I'm there. Yeah, I've just kind of had free reign, but it's always nice to have input. I think that's when an artist works best as well. It's just given free reign, really. It's healed super nice though, the sleeve already. You'll see a video on my Instagram of the whole project because I'll take a big video of the whole arm. But yeah. Any keys for taking better pictures? Get a good camera. Good camera is good. The new iPhones are very good as well. Well lit. Always drag your brightness down as well, so it gets rid of some of the glare. That's always a good tip. Pain level for the inner bicep, what do you think? 10?
10.
10, yeah.
10.
There you go then. Yeah. Right, anyway, guys, I am out of here. Take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.